Welcome to Paranormal Things. I'm your host Keith from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and today we're going to do Chip Coffey has a vision of the past on Kindred Spirits on Travel Channel. Without further ado, here it is.
We'll see something like a lantern swinging back and forth. We can get some answers.
That's Adam Berry and Amy Bruner.
Really worse. My name is Adam, and this is Amy.
Bruni.
Hi. We've come out here because we were made aware of an accident that happened nearby, over where that bridge is. Two large ships collided, and there was a massive fire. A few of you lost your lives, but we didn't know if you were still out here. You had made it to shore.
We just want to make sure everyone has moved on from this space. That if you were a victim of that tragedy, you're not still here.
This is 8 minutes long.
Is there a Colbert Bunks here? William Seville or Seville? Leroy Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy, are you present? Joseph Spencer. Mr. Joseph Spencer, are you here with us?
Ghosts of Edmund Fitzgerald or something?
We are looking for anyone associated with the Gulf Oil or anyone associated with the Graham. Hello? Nothing.
As she says, there was nothing caught.
It seems very quiet to me.
Yeah.
How is it this quiet?
Very serene.
I don't know.
I think the two of us are pretty stumped as far as what's going on. This is one of those cases where the pressure is kind of on. I mean, yes, there's activity, but nothing identifiable. And that's probably the hardest part in all this. I'm not sure if we're picking up like an actual spirit or if we're picking up energy.
I don't know. Maybe it's all residual energy at this point. It's just like permeating the island.
This island has seen so
This has been on
So here's my
some
thought
8
process.
seasons
If
now.
we bring Chip Coffey up to a lighthouse, he's going to know he's going to a lighthouse. And we can't blindfold him and put him in a boat. And so what if we have him meet us tomorrow before coming out here, because he has no idea where he's headed, and we'll bring some artifacts from the lighthouse so we can bring some of these pictures in here and see if he picks up on any of that.
Undisclosed location.
Because where we're going,
Chip Coffey,
it's a very recognizable
psychic medium.
place. And so what we did is we took some things from there and brought
What
them
Adam
here
Berry and
for you to kind of
Amy
look
Bruner
at and see
does,
what kind
they
of
try
vibe
to
you get from them.
bring back
And so we'll start with that. Is that okay?
That's perfect.
Okay, so it's these
the
things over
ghosts.
here. You can have
Let
a seat
them
right
know
here if
what's
you'd
going
like.
on and try to get them back to heaven.
So yeah, these are just some artifacts that we'd love for you to look at.
Yes, and give us your just initial
Chip Coffey never sees
about what I was getting before I showed
people.
up here.
Mhm.
I felt
He
like
can
we were going
predict
off the water.
what's going
I
on.
felt like I needed to have a life preserver because I felt like I was going to go in the water.
Said he had a vision, so
Okay.
It's still there.
Really? Okay.
But there's something to do with someone who has problems in the chest, pulmonary stuff.
Okay.
Wanton Chase lived here as a child. When Wanton was born, he had a respiratory problem.
respiratory. He's
It brings a
predicted
theory
without
to mind.
even
Yes.
seeing the house. Well, they're in the house, but Never been there
More
before.
than one. One has an M.
That says mother.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's a crash.
This is very interesting what Amy and Adam
There's something with
brought forward here.
crash, ship, something.
It was a very dense, foggy day. The two ships, they collided and caught fire immediately.
Oh no.
Fire?
Oh yeah.
I'm being told be prepared to be very sad wherever I'm going.
Okay.
Interesting.
It is interesting.
A bunch of the things that you're saying, I mean, I can see how they connect.
Oh, I can see a lot of it connecting. Yeah. We're going to take you to an island, if you don't mind, and you can come investigate with us for a little bit and do a walkthrough and get your impressions of the entire space.
When you get out there, maybe more of this stuff will make sense to you because you're on the property.
Exactly.
Love it.
Chip was clearly picking up on the tanker crash, and even the
Chip's
entity
getting
that
old.
said mother to
He's gotta
us.
be in the
What's more
70s.
interesting
White hair.
is he said still there when looking at the picture of Wanton Chase. Wanton lived with his grandparents, Charles and Christina Curtis, on the island as a young boy.
Hollywood.
In the past, we've seen spirits manifest in the form of when they were happiest in life. Is it possible he's the child figure people have seen?
There's a video that's playing in my head, and it's a child running on something like this, happy.
A few years ago, someone had an experience. They saw this presence of this young boy coming out of the lighthouse, running down the hill.
So far, I've kind of picked up on three principal people: old guy, the woman,
Right.
and the kid.
All right. Ooh.
I'm sitting for a minute.
Okay.
Sitting down, he's been up on his feet.
Yeah.
Spent time in this room.
Oh, he did?
Is your C involved in his name?
Yes.
Is he a double C also?
Yes.
Charles Curtis was one of the longest lighthouse keepers that served here.
Wow.
He's wanting me to say something. I smoked a pipe. You can smell me. That's one of the things you can smell is pipe tobacco or the smell of pipe smoke.
A lot of people that have stayed here, they say that they've smelled tobacco.
Oh, hot spot.
Oh, it is.
Oh, hot spot. He's
Hot
attacking
spot for ghosts.
faces on this window.
Okay.
There you have it. There you have it. Kindred Spirits on the Travel Channel. Chip Coffee has a vision. Till we meet again, sleep tight.